Hi, I'm Shaye Larkin and thank you for visiting. If you've watched my other videos, you know that I'm a bankruptcy attorney here in San Francisco, and for more than 20 years now I've been helping my clients file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 bankruptcy cases. In this video, I'm going to talk about the Chapter 7 means test and whether or not it has to be filled out. The Chapter 7 means test is a lengthy document comprised of two parts, a shorter part and a longer part. The shorter part asks about your household income for the previous 6 calendar months and your household size. And based on this information, a determination is made as to whether your income is above the state median for your household size or below it. If your income is below the state median for your household size, you're done. If your income is above the state median for your household size, you need to complete the other document, which is the much longer portion of the means test. That portion asks about your monthly expenses and allows you to deduct certain monthly expenses that are real, as well as other monthly expenses that are predetermined based on your geographical area. At the end of the means test, a determination is made as to whether the presumption of abuse arises based on the income versus expenses calculation. If there is too much surplus income, it raises the presumption of abuse and the case is at risk of being dismissed. But not everyone is required to fill out the means test documents. There are certain categories of persons who are exempt, and let's talk about who they are. The first category of person who is exempt from completing the means test documents are non-consumer debtors. The means test only has to be filled out by persons whose debts are primarily consumer debts, meaning incurred for household reasons like living expenses. And non-consumer debtors' expenses are incurred for non-consumer reasons such as business expenses and taxes. Non-consumer debtors are exempt from completing the means test forms. The next category of persons who is exempt from completing the means test documents would be disabled veterans whose debts were incurred while on active duty. Finally, there is a third category of persons who are exempt. That would be reservists and National Guards persons who are on active duty or were on active duty for at least 90 days. They are exempt for the period of time that they were on active duty plus an additional 540 days. Now, if you fall within one of the categories that I just mentioned, good for you. You can avoid the headache of filling out the means test documents. If you didn't fall with one of the exempt categories, not to worry. The great majority of my clients pass the Chapter 7 means test without difficulty. Remember, bankruptcy is complicated and you do need an attorney to help you with this. Thanks for visiting. Have a great evening.